Depth coverage of the Orlando nightclub massacre continues now. Live in studio joining us this morning, Senator Jack Reed. And Senator, you and I were just watching that press conference where we really learned some more information, shedding new light on exactly what transpired with the law enforcement officials on scene. Your reaction to what was just said there?
Well, it reinforces the initial impression that there was an initial police response as the shooter tried to break into the club, and then the police did as much as they could. They were very much concerned about potential explosives the shooter might have, and then finally, as the chief indicated, he made the decision that more life would be lost unless they took dramatic action. They did, so I commend the police officers for their courage.
Now, back here at home, we spoke with Governor Raimondo yesterday about our upcoming Pride Fest here in Rhode Island. Do you have concerns about security for this event here in our state?
Well, we have to go forward. I mean, we can't be intimidated by this violence. We can't surrender the violence. That means that the violent and those people prevail. They can't. So we have to go forward. I think sensibly we have to have security measures. I'm sure the state police, local police, federal authorities will cooperate together. But it's very important that we don't be intimidated by this type of violence.
You know, earlier in our newscast, we had spoken with you yesterday about your reaction, and you had indicated a call for renewal of the assault weapons ban, and you and I talked at great length off camera about that. We just experienced the deadliest mass shooting in our country's history. What do you think is going to be the effort now to have this ban happen, or do you think we're still going to see the same resistance that we've seen from these from the NRA and other groups?
We're going to try again, but unfortunately I think we'll see the same resistance. I think it's less and less credible as these incidents multiply. We had a ban in place during the 90s under President Clinton's leadership. It was let to expire by President George W. Bush. I don't think it makes any American more safe. I think it, in fact, as we saw in Orlando, multiplies the casualties in these types of incidents just by the nature of the weapon.
Right.
I used an assault weapon when I was an Army officer. It's designed for mass casualty. That's why it was created. I don't think it's necessary, and I think the ban would provide additional protections, limiting casualties and hopefully limiting these incidents, at least casualties.
All right. Well, Senator Jack Reed, we appreciate your perspective. I'm sure we'll be talking to you in the days ahead as well. And we'll post this interview in its entirety on our website at WPRI.com. Keep it here on Eyewitness News and check our website for the very latest updates throughout the day on the investigation. We'll have much more on the victims as well as their identities are released.
More coming.